Hey, buddies, it's Ron and Fez. I'm Ron, there's Fez.
Hiya, buddy.
All right, let's kick this one off tonight, Fezzy. Nice new promo, Wonderboy. 866-277-4969. We're going to be giving out a turducken tonight. A turducken, Fez.
Probably the most unique holiday gift you can give, the turducken. It is a chicken stuffed inside a duck, stuffed inside a turkey.
I can't even get my concept into this. Do you have a song or something that could maybe help me understand?
Maybe if you listen to this.
Put the chicken in the duck, put the duck in the turkey, put the turkey in the cage, put the cage in the water.
All right, so the chicken goes into a duck.
Right?
The duck goes into a turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Turkey goes into a cage. Cage goes into the water.
Exactly.
Shark's in the water.
Right.
Our shark.
Mm-hmm. That's how it works. That's the turducken from the Gourmet Butcher Block in Nolans.
I'm not even understanding that concept. Fezzy, do you have it one more time for all music?
Put the chicken in the duck, put the duck in the turkey, put the turkey in the cage, put the cage in the water.
All right, now I think I get it a little bit.
Plus, it's got Cajun stuffing.
No, yeah, it's Cajun stuffing. Hey, by the way, if you want one of these yourself, it's at the Gourmet Butcher Block in New Orleans. That's here's the phone number, 1-800-230-5229, or check out their website, butcherblockturducken.com, butcherblockturducken.com. We'll give one of those away in just a little bit. And you had one of these last year. You liked it, Fez?
Yeah, it was a big, big hit with the Watley clan.
Would you have it before you would have turkey?
We actually served it alongside.
That's a side dish for your family, a turducken.
Yeah,
a hen and a duck inside a turkey is something that the Watley family puts over on the side.
3 extra meats, and it ends up in the side compartment of one of those Chinette plates.
Do you ever have some foods like you only have at Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah, of course, like everyone, the yams with the marshmallows melted on top.
I never had marshmallows melted on any yams.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you think that's traditional?
Because that's the only time we have it.
Yeah, but you said like anyone else. I've never even heard of that. Why would you?
I think that's all over the place.
You melt a marshmallow?
Yeah, there's like, if you have like your candied yams or whatever,
yeah.
your sweet potatoes, and then there's a marshmallow topping, a burnt marshmallow topping on top.
Why would a burnt marshmallow go during the meal? I've never even heard of this.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do this one. Yeah, I think that's all over the country. That's nationwide.
What is it, off some kind of marshmallow packet that you picked up that you white trash people are doing?
It's the Stay Puft recipe book.
Wonderboy, come in here. Do you melt marshmallows on your yams?
No, not even as much as I love sweets. No marshmallows.
Yeah, to me it sounds a little bizarre, Fez.
I thought everyone did this.
No.
Now, the bizarre one I knew was Grandma's cranberry and horseradish sauce, which is just hideous.
That doesn't go together at all. Again.
And it's just mixed in till it's like this weird off-purple paste.
Does anybody like it?
No.
And yet there it is.
Yeah, and yet, someone said, good horseradish cranberry sauce one year, and so now it gets made all the time.
Our family, and this, I remember my whole life, and someone always brings it. It's stuffed celery. It's celery with cream cheese and olives in it as the appetizer. And I'm like, this is tasty. How come we never have it another day of the year? Why is it only a one-day-only sale?
And that's not an elaborate recipe.
And then we melt marshmallow on top of it.
Do you? We save that for the yam.
No. I never knew that anybody would melt marshmallow on a vegetable.
Yeah, we have it on top of the potatoes, the stuffing. we just get a jar of that fluff.
All right, Fezzy, why don't we do this? Why don't we give out the turducken this way for those really odd family recipes? If we have one that we really like, we'll give them their turducken tonight. Since turducken is weird, and believe me, Fez and I have done this before. When you show up with a turducken, you suddenly become the big talk of the table.
Yeah, it's really unique. You're really going to stand out at Thanksgiving. You get yourself a turducken. In my family, the women folk stayed away from the turducken. The guys loved it. The guys thought it was fabulous.
Yeah, it went big with the guys in my family, too. The women, they're a little more traditionalist.
Yeah, where they have their turkey and they have their dressing and they're not going to stray from the course.
Yeah.
The guys, Oh, man, you got 3 meats stuffed inside each other? We're in.
Yeah, it suddenly became a huge dare. And then later, like that night we were watching football, and even the next day, they were making turducken sandwiches.
Oh, that sounds good right now.
Like big animals. Like huge, big animals, and making a big deal out of it. All right, 1-800-230-52. Oh, no, wait, that's for the turducken line. 1-800-230-5229. I saw you cringe on me, and I went, what did I do wrong?
I thought you were giving the daytime numbers.
No. No. I'm trying to plug the guy's thing. This is the gourmet butcher shop. That's butcherblockturducken.com. Butcherblockturducken.com. Now, what we're looking for, and we'll throw you into the finals here, and then give one of the people, an opportunity to take home a turducken. They will actually mail this directly to your house. It comes frozen, and almost like a big hunk of ice. And then you just you throw it in the oven. It's all done. You get a gravy even with it.
Yep, yeah. You get your whole turducken thing. It's all set to go. You just got to thaw and roast at that point.
All right, here's our number, 866-277-4969. I know that works because Fez didn't cringe when I said it.
That one I know that number I remember.
No!
It's like the police officer. Do you know your phone number?
Yeah, you know.
No.
866-277-4969. And this is just bizarre side dishes that people have for Thanksgiving. And then we'll decide whether we throw you into the finals or not. Tim, you're on Run of Fez.
Yes, how you doing tonight?
Hey, buddy.
For some reason, my wife, her family is German. We've always done sauerkraut for Thanksgiving. It's actually been almost a godsend when the turkey's been very dry.
Now, there's no time, other than with a hot dog, why would you ever, or sausage, Fez, why would you ever have sauerkraut?
I will never have it. Even I think it's supposed to be good luck on New Year's.
Yeah. The fact is it's too much of a normal thing. You don't like a little sauerkraut on your hot dog, Fez?
No, I don't care for it. As much as I like cabbage, I don't care for sauerkraut.
I would have bet money that you were a kraut man. I would have honestly thought that. Here is Carlos, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
First off, every Thanksgiving, my mom does put marshmallows on the candied yams.
Wow, I've never heard of this.
It's extra candy on the candied yams.
Yeah, but what my aunt does, she stuffs the turkey with a combination of ground beef, olives, raisins, and carrots.
How's that taste?
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
The ground beef just doesn't seem to work for me.
Yeah, I've never had a non-bread stuffing, so...
Yeah,
very strange.
I think I'm going to throw meat stuffing into the finals here, Fezzi. Carlos and his meat stuffing. Remember, most bizarre thing, and don't try to make one up. This is just real stuff. Because Fez and I always find it interesting what other people are into. Now, I married an Italian girl, so the first time I had dinner with them, I'm like, man, these people are bizarre. We have lasagna for Thanksgiving. We eat this huge lasagna dinner. Everyone walks around the block and smokes real slow. We come back and have a regular turkey.
Oh, that was just a warm-up.
And I'm like, this family will kill me because I hit the lasagna hard.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, it's not like I could ever turn down lasagna. Here's Vincent. Vincent, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
All right. Hey, we do the marshmallow thing too, but also we take our candied yam or our sweet potatoes and slice them up, put them in sugar, and then deep fry them. That's one way to do it.
All right. And then your candied yams?
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah, you dip them in sugar, coat them, and then fry them. You get a nice crispy.
Yeah, I've had that.
Yeah, that's good. We also do. You ever heard of guamkis?
Yeah.
You have.
What's a guamki?
It's kind of like a meatball.
It's stuffed
meatball with rice
and cabbage.
Exactly, with the red tomato sauce, right?
Yeah, it's a Polish meal.
Exactly. Oh, you're the man. I didn't think you'd know that.
I'm from Philly. All I have ever eaten is ethnic food.
Right on.
I know everybody's ethnic food, all my neighbors. But my mom would make this too. It's kind of stuffed cabbage, and it's delicious. It's like having a meatball and a cabbage, really, basically, Fez. But then there's like a rice in there, isn't it, Vincent?
Yeah, exactly. You put a little rice with the ground beef and the pork, just kind of binds it together.
All right, hold on.
Awesome.
We'll put you into the finals for reminding me about a guamki.
A turducken is on the line, 866-277-4969.
All right, here is Roy. Roy, what does your family do for Thanksgiving? Well, it's kind of bizarre.
Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
Yeah, cool, man.
Green beans with those damn canned potato sticks.
What?
You know those little, they were, I don't know the brand name, they're French's. They're little potato sticks. They're greasy as hell. You put them on top of green beans, you bake them, and it leaves this little sheen on top of your mouth you can't get rid of all day.
Now, I've heard of, like, the fried onions that come in the French's can, but I've never heard of doing this with potato sticks.
Yeah, it just sounds awful. All right, now, that's just bad. That's just bad food. You know, I forgot that some people, they can't cook, and then Thanksgiving comes around, they have to cook a lot of bad food at the same time.
Yeah, and that green bean casserole, green beans, cream of mushroom soup, and those stupid onion rings on top.
Hey, could you put the turducken link up at WJFK.com or something? Because people are...
Yeah, we can talk. I'll talk to Lisa about that right now.
Yeah, if you can, and then we can tell people to go there. It's butcherblockturducken.com, butcherblockturducken.com. People are asking where to get the turducken. Here, and they're not being able to understand how to spell the word turducken.
It's tricky.
Yeah. Here is Becky. Becky, you're on a Fez.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Hey.
I was calling because we have a fruit salad, which, like, is not weird, but the way we make it is with mayonnaise.
What?
Ew.
Yeah, like, it actually, you would not believe it's really good.
How could it be? How could fruit and mayonnaise be good? You're turning it.
Like, yeah, it should be curdled.
No,
not that this would make a difference, but what kind of fruit do you put in there?
Oranges, bananas,
Wait a minute.
apples.
You're telling me oranges and mayonnaise go together?
Because mayonnaise isn't dairy.
It's egg.
Yeah, so it's not gonna it's not gonna spoil like.
Yes, mayonnaise doesn't go bad, right?
Well, it's not gonna turn it.
It's disgusting. It's acid mixed with your mayonnaise. No, this is just bad. That's just people. That goes back to people who don't know how to cook.
And they feel they need to present something fancy on that day.
That's not fancy. That's gross.
That is just mixing what you can find in the refrigerator and trying to fool people.
Hey, Barney, you're on a Fez.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you guys, I have heard of the marshmallow topping on the yams. We do it every year.
I've never
Everybody
had it.
does it.
I don't. We have real food. I never would get anything off the back of a Kraft bag.
Oh, I would get in trouble all the time for just eating the marshmallow and not the yam. Scraping it.
Well, we also have a pumpkin pie cheesecake.
Oh, now that sounds delicious.
It is delicious, and I'll have to give you the recipe. And my family... of course, my husband's family wants us there all the time, so we have to, every other year we go to my family. I still have to make the cheesecake and still have to drop it off at my other family's house. I still have to make it every year.
All right, you know what? I'm going to put you in just because you said you'd send me the recipe at ronandfez@AOL.com. I like the idea of that. Yeah, Fez, you're not married, so you don't know that it always gets odd on that day. You either have to go to both houses... You know, which is always an effing nightmare, because you're acting like but sooner or later, you just got to pick one and say, okay, this is the main family. Let's stop being stupid. It's just one day out of the year. Or you got to hope that they live farther away, and then you go back one to the other.
Yeah, my little brother, who's married, not been married way too long.
Yeah.
Probably about 6 years. He still does the alternate year thing. And every other year, when he goes to his in-laws, he shows up at my mother's house anyway, our mother's house, just bitching about how he didn't get enough to eat at the other place.
Man, he's a hungry guy. He is a hungry guy.
He needs a hungry man dinner.
But that's a smart angle to show up and tell your mom, hey, your food's better. That's smart, whether it's true or not.
So I think this year it's a Watley one.
Here, and this year you're not getting your sister and her family, right?
No, they're all going to New Orleans. They're going away.
Yeah, they'd rather eat in a hotel than be with his family right now. Hey, have you ever been away at Thanksgiving like that?
No, I don't think I ever have.
Yeah, I have. One time I was on the road and I just ate at a restaurant in a hotel, just sitting there.
Did you at least have turkey?
Yeah. Everybody, all the restaurants always have a turkey special that day. A lot of people go out to dinner that day. It's a big day.
See, to me, that's I think that would be nice, but no leftovers would be really disappointing for me.
The whole thing is stupid. I don't want to be sitting in a place, like that. I don't want to be in a restaurant. I don't want to be anywhere that day. It's pathetic. I have always found that pathetic. Rachel, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi. Our family does something that, one of those things that you don't want to know what's in it because otherwise you wouldn't eat it. And it's shrimp and cheese and mayonnaise all mixed together and then put on slices of French bread and boiled. And so it's all bubbly.
All right, hold on. So this is like a French bread pizza with shrimp?
Yeah. And mayonnaise and cheese. It's equal parts of mayonnaise and cheese, otherwise it doesn't come out
Is
right.
it an hors d'oeuvre or is it one of your side dishes?
It's an hors d'oeuvre because, you know, you have to have lots of grease before you eat all the
Yeah, it
rest
sounds
of the
like
meal.
something they would serve at the Fat House.
Yeah, it's really good, but I can't let people know what's in it because then they wouldn't eat it because it's so much mayonnaise that it's
any way you can throw
totally
a couple
artery clogging.
Any way you can throw a couple slices of bacon on that thing.
All right, I'm gonna put you in the finals because that's just gross.
What was her name?
That's Rachel. She had the shrimp French bread pizza.
Mmm. She's having po' boy sandwiches.
Here's Linda. Linda, you're on Run Fez.
Hi, how are you?
Good, Linda.
We do a traditional Southern Thanksgiving, but we also serve possum.
All right, well, now what makes it a Southern Thanksgiving? What before you even get to the possum?
Well, you put with your green beans, you put the ham hocks, you put all, you know, the whole shit. We do have the candied sweet potatoes, and they are made with lots of sugar, corn syrup, the marshmallows on there.
And then you have a possum. Now, who kills the possum?
Well, my dad traps the possum.
Oh.
That's the part of the Thanksgiving that gets fun.
Now, does everybody eat possum and they all enjoy it?
Yes, it tastes just like roast beef, and the recipe's right in the recipe book from Fanny Flagg's fried green tomatoes.
Yeah.
And it's delicious.
I gave my mom that book one time. To me, it would feel like I was eating roadkill.
Yeah, how do you know it doesn't have rabies?
Well, it might. Who knows?
It's a wild animal.
Well done. You got to cook it well done.
You've never eaten like a deer or whatever before?
Well, deer isn't known for having rabies.
Possums are?
Rodents are, yeah.
I will tell you, this is another thing that's disgusting. A friend of mine ate bear, and he actually got these little worms that he can hold his hand out and worms crawling around under his skin.
All right.
I wish we had a turpossum to give away.
I'm gonna put Possum Lady in the finals, but she's grossed me out with that worm thing. Take a point off for the worm story.
-1
Thank
worm.
You very much.
Got it.
What is it, Dubs?
Well, I hate following one like that, but our family is a bunch of big eaters.
No.
So we make
You carry sandwiches in your shoes, but go ahead.
We make breakfast beforehand with eggs and just everything you would normally have in your Thanksgiving dinner.
Right.
In with the eggs, like turkey, stuffing.
You have it for breakfast?
Yeah, before when we're watching the parade and stuff.
So you have, like, Thanksgiving omelets?
Yeah.
You put turkey and stuffing in mixed in with your eggs?
Yeah.
Or on the side?
Yeah, mixed in. It's just one big jumble mess. Chopped
That's
up turkey.
disgusting. And it's before you even get the meal.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
You already cut the turkey?
Yeah.
No, we buy sliced turkey for it.
Oh, God. Sliced turkey is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
And that's your parade breakfast.
That's our parade breakfast. It's usually ready for us when we wake up over at Grandma's house.
Isn't she nice?
And you just sit there watching the Macy's Day Parade?
Yep, and then getting ready for the Lions.
Oh, look, it's a float.
And then you watch the Lions get the hell beat out of them.
You know, Dubs has this matching hat and sweater, but the days that he wears his sweater, he won't wear his hat, and when he wears his hat, he won't wear his sweater.
And the whole
Stop
thing...
being ashamed.
You got to wear both on the same day because it's a whole Where's Waldo collection.
All right, I'll wear it Monday.
Oh,
Thank you.
Wait. Alex, you're on Fez.
Hey, what's up, Ron Fez?
Hey, buddy.
Thanksgiving is the only day of the year my family has a huge Jell-O mold with little bits of flotsam and jetsam suspended in it.
So disgusting. That is so effing disgusting. Yeah, you're going to go in. Anybody who says any kind of a Jell-O mold.
And Jell-O. You can make it any day of the year. You have to have it on Thanksgiving.
Sometimes like this, I get appalled by what other people eat. I just get completely freaked out about it.
They seem like animals, don't they?
Yes, you do. Here is Beth. You're on Run Fez.
Hey, Beth.
Hey, guys.
Hey, baby.
I'm stuck in traffic in D.C., and you're making me starving.
Yeah, I'm starving too right now.
What are you hungrier for, Jello or possum?
You know, by this time next week, we'll already be full. Oh,
yeah, the possum definitely settled the stomach, though.
Yeah.
Not so hungry when we talk about possum.
I would eat some of it, just to say. I don't think there'd be any foods I haven't tried. That's what freaks me out. What about you, Beth?
Well, here's my family. They eat pearl onions, which isn't so weird.
Right.
But my aunt just buys the frozen ones that kind of
that's
come in
weird.
those bricks. You know, the bricks they come in.
Yeah.
And she just piles those babies in the microwave. She, like, builds a little
That's
wall
disgusting.
of pearl onion bricks and just tosses them in there, turns on the microwave, and then they just kind of, like, blow out of the microwave. It's disgusting.
All right, I'm going to put you in, but here's what I worry about with people like that. You know the people saying we get frozen or it comes out of a box or we melt marshmallows upon it. I know they're not going to be able to prepare turducken. They're going to try to shove their turducken in the microwave or something. This is a fun little bird, Fezzy, or three birds, actually. It's from the Gourmet Butcher Block in New Orleans. We did this with those guys last year. 1-800-230-5229, or visit their website, butcherblockturducken.com, butcherblockturducken.com. Everybody in your family will be excited if you're the guy who shows up with their turducken. Although I'd show up early that morning to start the cooking. Takes about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because you got the turkey, the duck, and the chicken, and you're cooking through layers there. It's a big thing.
You want to make sure all of it's cooked. And, of course, I don't want you to have to down your turkey stuffing omelet that you have every year while you're watching the Macy's Day Parade. I honestly think Thanksgiving is one of my more favorite holidays because the family gets together, everybody's in a good mood, and there's no gift exchanges, there's no real opportunity to F up as long as you show up.
Yeah, it's a real low responsibility holiday.
Yeah, all right. Your chick does have to get up and do dishes with everybody else. Don't have, if you bring... The women will always judge who doesn't help out. A guy can get away watching a football game, but if you bring your chick with you and she tries to watch it, they're talking about her in the other room. Yeah, that could be a problem.
Yeah, it's not even a holiday where you're expected in church.
Yeah. That's,
like a Christmas or Easter.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. 4th of July, that's a picnic time.
Yep.
That's easy. Thanksgiving, that's easy. You're eating food and watching football. So those are good, solid holidays.
With no gift obligations.
Yes, the gift obligations of Christmas make it a nightmare. There's no way of coming out of that thing unscathed. Either going, hey, I spent too much on this guy, or else the other one, I spent too little on this guy. Since no one will ever stick with that under $25 thing
Never.
that they do on TV. Hey, Rebecca, you're on Fez.
Hey, my boyfriend's mom is Mexican, and she always makes this shrimp cocktail that's made with ketchup and orange soda, beer, avocados, onions, and cilantro.
What's it taste like?
It's awesome.
It's good?
Awesome. It is so good. It sounds like it'd be the nastiest thing in the world, but it is fantastic.
All right, give me the ingredients again.
All right, shrimp, ketchup, orange soda, beer, onions, and avocado, and cilantro.
That's bizarre. I'm going to put you into the finals on that one.
You hold on, Rebecca. You may be getting a turducken.
I'll tell you what, Fez, you think I'd be turned off, but I find myself kind of excited about that one. Now I'm thinking, what's happening with that little cocktail sauce? What's going on there? There's avocado in it. What have I been missing?
The orange soda made me turn the other way.
You know what? It's just, you don't even, that's just something to give you a little flavor. That's why we don't invite you into the kitchen. You don't want to see the way everything's made. James, you're on Fez.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, James.
How you doing? All right, my mother, she got this recipe from my father's mom. She's from South Carolina.
Yeah.
She takes the gizzards, the heart, the liver, everything that's inside, the nasty stuff.
Right.
And she cuts it all up, makes this dressing/stuffing.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's wonderful, man.
Yeah, sure.
She never told us what was in it when we were younger, but then we got older.
No, you ate that stuff. That stuff's all good for you. It's all perfect for the stuffing, too.
It's wonderful, man. The heart and the liver is perfect.
So, James, you like the idea of a turducken, or would that just totally weird out your family?
No, that'd be wonderful. I sat in jail all last year hearing about this damn turducken.
What were you in jail for, man?
Oh, long story.
Yeah, okay. Don't make you a bad person. Don't act like Fez has never been inside, okay?
Human organ dressing. He was doing Hannibal Lecter dressing.
You're going to go into the finals here, James, and I like the idea of that stuffing. It sounds delicious. Let's take a break, Fezzy. We'll come back and take a few more of these calls. And I give out a turducken tonight. It is from The Gourmet Butcher Block in New Orleans. Here's the phone number, 1-800-230-5229, butcherblockturducken.com. If you can't understand, here's a little jingle so you'll know what it's like.
Put the chicken in the duck, put the duck in the turkey, put the turkey in the cage, put the cage in the water.
It's that simple. We'll be right back. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
We're back with the Ron and Fez Show and a turducken on the line from the Gourmet Butcher Block in New Orleans.
Fezzy, going over some of the more bizarre side dishes that some families eat at the holiday time. And by the way, Dubs was asking me if he could get the recipe for that fruit and mayonnaise dish that he said sounded just fantastic.
That one's going to be his favorite.
Here's Kevin. Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, fellas. I wanted to tell you I love the turducken jingle. I can't get enough of it. I wish it were longer.
By the way, that is our good buddy Paranoid wrote that for us last year, so let's play that again.
Put the chicken in the duck, put the duck in the turkey, put the turkey in the cage, put the cage in the water.
Outstanding.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Hey, we do oyster dressing. It's kind of like a breaded oyster, I don't want to say pudding, but it's almost the same consistency.
As pudding?
Fantastic.
And then that goes inside the turkey, or what do you do with it?
Yes, sir. That's a side.
Yeah.
It goes well. I think there's maybe 3 people in the house that eat it, but I love it.
It sounds fantastic. I'm going to put you into the finals. You like fried oyster, Fez?
No, I don't.
You only think you don't. You know what? I saw your face, the face that you're making now, you were making before we went to that vegetarian Chinese restaurant today. You're looking at the menu. You have the sour look of a 5-year-old kid at a place that he doesn't like. You just went with what the waiter had to say, which was very brave. And then you cleaned your plate. You were Clean Plate Club.
It was delicious. The problem with reading the menu was, first of all, the menu was huge.
Yeah.
It was page after page. It even came with a glossary. And I had no idea what any of the things were on the menu.
That's the beauty of it. Then you learn something, you had a fantastic time. That's why you're going to like fried oyster.
That was a great meal. I didn't know I liked soy protein so much.
You know what? The real Jen turned this on today, and now she's leaving us. But Fred's staying, Fez. We'll still have Fred. Lena, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Ron. Hi, Fez.
Hey.
Hi. I've got a good one for you.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt always made a Jell-O mold out of lime Jell-O.
Oh, God.
And in it, she put onions, tomatoes, and cucumbers, and then put a huge blob of mayonnaise on top of it.
I'm going to put you into the... I can't understand this kind of white trash. I don't know what else to call it, Fez.
Yeah, it's like the redneck green salad or something.
It just doesn't make sense.
It's like people are just cleaning out the refrigerators and throwing everything they find into Jell-O.
I'll put you into the finals, but I'm freaked out from it. I'm literally freaked out.
And who thinks something is better with a glob of mayonnaise on top of it? How does that top it off?
White people. White people love their mayo. Alex, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I already called in. I spoke to you about, I was on hold.
Oh, all right. We'll have somebody take care of you, buddy. Here is Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. Love your show.
Yeah.
I just had a thought. After hearing all the sweet potatoes with marshmallows, which I love, and my family seems to skim off all the top, it's my job to cook the turkey, and my wife doesn't like stuffing, and I thought, what if I just packed that turkey full of marshmallows? What you thought that might do.
That sounds awful. Here is Richard. Richard, you're on Ron and Fez. I'm sorry, this is Rob first. Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, I got the queen mother of all nasty side dishes.
Okay.
My wife's grandmother takes the stalks of broccoli, not even the florets, just the stalk, the stuff you throw away, and she shreds it. She mixes it with shredded carrots and raisins and puts this warm Italian-style kind of poppy seed, celery seed dressing on it, so it's like a nasty, warm carrot broccoli coleslaw.
Ew.
And they eat it up.
All right, I'm going to put you in, but I'm all freaked out, and it's almost ruining my Thanksgiving.
That's a lot of work to go through, shredding broccoli stalks to make a really bad dish.
Oh, I'm so grossed out. We got a turducken on the line. We'll be giving one out in about 10, 15 minutes, just taking your really weird And these have to be real family recipes, side dishes. If you'd like your own turducken and you don't win tonight, 1-800-230-5229 or butcherblockturducken.com. Butcherblockturducken.com. Hey, Dubs, the Cosmic Circus, Paranoid, has sent us a Michael Jackson as well as Mizzle the Tizzle. So I want you to check those.
I've already got it.
You got the one from Perry, though?
You got both those?
I got Mizzle the Tizzle.
All right, but what about Perry?
I'm going to check right now.
Well, I'll send you two. I'll just keep it going. I hate to have them such a, these guys.
I love it when Dubs gives the big thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up like we all work on a submarine together. You ever notice that?
Yeah. It's like, all right, we're pilot to Bombardier. Here we go.
For the weird thing is, for as much as Wonder Boy does, and as little as J-Dubs does, J-Dubs is loved and Wonder Boy is just loathed.
Yeah, it's very odd. Dubs actually could come in here, commit a murder, and people would just pat him on the back and go, that's all right, son.
He's something adorable about him. He just said to me, mind if I take the BMW home for Christmas? And I go, no, not at all. And then I'm thinking, why does he get it? And yet I just gave it to him for 2 weeks.
He did the same thing to me.
It just made me so happy that he looked like, yeah, because I have some stuff to take home. He's going to wreck that thing in Fowlerville.
Of course. We'll never see it. He comes up to me today, and he's, like, kind of looking at his big, giant shoes, and he's like, I was wondering if maybe I could take the BW home for the holidays if you or Ronnie don't have a problem with it.
You sure? And then Wonder Boy will come in here. Here's a gold bar. Shut up, Wonder Boy. Just shut up.
Let me hit you with this gold bar.
Wonder Boy, what does your punk family do for, what do you do? Have some kind of Ramones-type dinner? What do you do?
You paint the turkey's fingernails black?
I've met Wonder Boy's family, and I bet that they all eat on separate TV trays watching television. I bet it's one of those sad families.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's separate rooms.
We actually eat all together, but it's all very bland food, just stuffing with nothing really in it, just like kind of how...
Stovetop?
Yeah,
That's
mostly.
called croutons.
Well, I mean, without like any chunks of vegetables or whatever, and then just regular plain turkey, that's it.
Is your mom a good cook?
She cooks blandly.
He weighs 8 pounds. How could she be a good cook? John, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, John.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah.
Good.
I would gladly eat all those bizarre side dishes compared to this one.
What's that?
My mom has been making a scrapple stuffing.
How much scrapple is in there?
It's pretty much scrapple and bread cubes, crumbs, whatever she puts in there.
Yeah. What's it taste like? Does it taste like breakfast?
It tastes like scrapple.
That would be good for J-Dub's Thanksgiving breakfast omelet.
Absolutely.
I'm a fan of scrapple. I got no problem with it. I just don't know why you would throw it in the middle of a turkey.
I don't know.
I mean, it is a sausage, Fez, Yeah, we'll put you into the finals here. It's hard not to put people in the finals when I hear how either proud they are of their stupid little foods. Everybody else's tradition always seems crazy, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like, how can you live that way?
I know. It reminds you of when you were a little kid and you went in your friend's house and you went, oh, my God, I got to get out. This whole place is stuffy and sick. Hey, Will, you're on a Fez.
Will.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, boys.
Same to you, my friend.
Okay, just imagine this, and I love my mother. I'm going to preface it by saying that, okay?
Yeah.
It is cherry Jell-O, fresh crushed cranberries, chopped up walnuts, and chopped up celery.
Why do you love this woman?
Because she's my mother. She brought me into this world.
Yeah, but look what she's feeding you now that you're here. I'll put you into the finals, but I'm just grossed out that that's a mom.
That sounds like something that's just going to turn your tongue red for the rest of the month.
Here's what I don't understand. There's the Food Network. Watch the Food Network and pick out some recipes for yourself. It's not all that difficult.
If this is what they're eating on Thanksgiving, what's going on those tables the rest of the year?
I bet it's frozen dinners. Sam, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Ron and Fez. What's up, buddies?
Hey, my buddy.
My mom used to make this stuff that was shredded carrots, raisins, vinegar, sugar, and mayonnaise, all mixed together.
Yeah, carrot slaw.
It's just bizarre. All right, finals. I can't keep people out of the finals.
We're getting a lot of shredded stuff, too. Have you noticed that? People are just tearing the hell out of things.
When women don't know what to do, they start shredding.
If I make it very thin and in tiny pieces, maybe they'll eat it.
I think this is a lifetime of working moms, Fezzi. This is the first real generation of working moms, and they don't know what to do.
They want to make something special. It's Thanksgiving. They feel they have to put it forth an effort.
I'd be at the BK. If you leave your mom's house and you stop for fast food as soon as you pull out, that's terrible.
They'd probably still throw a glop of mayonnaise on top.
God, enough with the mayonnaise, everybody. Give that a break. Brian, you're on Run of Fez.
Brian.
Yeah, Abe, my aunt brings this dish. It's not really hard to make, I guess. It's just basically a bowl of black pudding. She sticks Doritos in it, and you dip the Doritos into the pudding.
What makes the pudding black?
You mean chocolate by black?
Chocolate.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Chocolate pudding and or brown or whatever.
I
you want to call it.
Doritos, and I thought black bean pudding. Is that what we're getting?
No, it's actually chocolate pudding with Doritos dipped in it, and it's actually kind of good.
What do you mean it's good? It's nothing. That is nothing. That's like someone saying, here's a bowl of jelly and potato chips. It's not a meal.
That's like if you let a kindergartner loose in the kitchen and say, here, make something.
Why would you, if you did have chocolate pudding, why dip a Dorito into it?
It doesn't make it fancy, people, by just adding things that don't go together.
And you know she's got some canned pudding. Or instant at best. And then she lines Doritos around the outside of it.
Oh, she's up all night emptying snack packs.
Look, Wonder Boy's writing that down to show his mom.
Can we have Dorito pudding this year?
Thanks for the stovetop, Mom. Good night, Frankie Angel. That's how I picture his life.
A nice side dish at your mom's house, Wonder Boy, would be salt. Just something.
He's going to lick it like a cow just to try to stay alive. Jason, you're on Run of Fez.
What's up, boys?
Hey, my brother.
Hey, first of all, quick story. Last Friday at the little showdown, that was an excellent party, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. We're going to announce the poker tournament maybe as soon as tomorrow, I hope.
I noticed when Crazy Jen was leaving with her husband,
yeah,
she had a little brown stain in the back of her backside there.
Yeah, she probably did.
That's every day, though.
Okay.
She put on some kind of act in the back. I don't even know the thing, but apparently she cramped up, and I'm sure dropped some in her drawers. That's why she left so quick. And her husband saw what took place, and he fainted. That's the strength of Fez's team. I'm proud of Dubs.
No.
And the difference is Dubs will be driving a beautiful BMW back to Fowlerville.
My contestant would crap it.
All right, what do you got, Jason?
Ever since 1969, when our boys land on the moon, my grandmother...
Stop. I'm already laughing.
You already know what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I know.
She does pickles inside with the bird. She put tang, sausage, and garlic. And my dad's been doing it every year.
Tang?
And it tastes phenomenal. It really is good.
All right, go over the... I knew there was going to be tang in it as soon as I heard 69 and our boys on the moon.
You have to tell me this one again, Jace.
Okay. Okay, you take the, the little giblets or whatever that stuff is in the turkey. I don't know. And my dad coats the inside of it with tang, with the garlic cream. He puts it all together. It is excellent. It really is. I know it
sounds so awful. So it's dry tang that he's rubbing in there.
He's dry tang. And what I'll do is I'll videotape it this year, the reaction. I'll put the video camera far off in the distance, and you'll see the reactions of some of the old people and some of the younger people. It's actually it's interesting.
The excitement that they get from it?
Yes.
Well, it's the first turkey on the moon, Ronnie.
All right, you're going to go into the finals, and I do want to see the videotape of everybody in the family enjoying their tang turkey.
This is what they have at Neil Armstrong's house.
In my family, we throw out the turkey tang. That's the part we don't eat.
866-277-4969. On the line, a turducken from the Gourmet Butcher Block in New Orleans.
Daryl, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, guys. What I've got is more of a appetizer.
Yeah.
My grandmother was, Depression era, old country girl.
Right.
Used to take squirrels' heads, bake them in the oven, crack them open like walnuts, and pick out the insides.
You're lying. No one ever did that.
I swear to God.
No one ate squirrel brains before. I'll put you in.
Oh, my son.
You swear on your son?
I swear on my son. It was the nastiest thing. It made me want to hurl every time I saw her do it.
I'll put you into the finals because you swore on your son, but I didn't believe it. Did you, Fez?
No, because that's an awful lot of squirrels to have to catch to make hors d'oeuvres.
They're delicious, though. But I guess they're just running around in the backyard. It's not like it's difficult. She's shooting out the kitchen window at them.
The hillbilly bears.
Here's Terry. You're on Run of Fez.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, I got one. This is called giblet gravy.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
That's what's in all the gravy. Everybody throws. That's what everybody uses that little giblet bag for, is the gravy. That's where you
nasty.
get that's where you get the flavor.
Oh, flavor of nastiness.
Right.
It's disgusting looking. It smells terrible.
He hates gravy.
Fezzy, you put the giblets in the gravy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Eat one of those little hearts. Delicious. All right, Tom just gave us a spy report.
Spy report.
He said that Jackson is back in Vegas and people are surrounding his car in the streets. Wonderboy, go in and check that for us, okay?
Find out whether it's a good way or a bad way. If they're shaking it, or if they're just really glad to see him back in Vegas.
They're happy that he's back. I wonder why he's always in Vegas. The guy doesn't go into the casinos, but he's constantly in Vegas.
Yeah, this is supposedly on work. He hasn't worked in years.
You know, he's always there. Every time in one of his specials.
I'm sure he gets treated like a king there, like anywhere else.
Anywhere he could go anywhere. He could go to Dodge City. Everybody knows Mike Jackson. All right, we got a lot of thinking to do here, Fezzy. Here is Jim. Jim, you're on Run of Fez. We'll take a couple more calls, and we got to pick a winner.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
My grandmother, God bless her, she used to make this lime cottage cheese casserole every year, and my family tore it up. I mean, the bad thing is she would serve it with the meal, and it was more of a dessert. I mean, it was sweet.
Oh, it's disgusting, but that's the kind of stuff I like hearing about.
It was disgusting. I was repulsed by it. I mean, I couldn't even look at it. But, I mean, everybody was glopping it on there with their turkey, and it was getting all over their...
All right, you're going to go into the finals. There's no doubt about that, but that's disgusting.
Well, it's just awful when there's a horrible side dish there that someone feels they need to make every year, like an ant or something, because that's their contribution, and nobody wants to touch the thing.
Well, he said they were tearing it up. That's the thing. If you're raised around lime jello as part of the meal, you'll probably develop a taste.
And cottage cheese.
Blech. Hey, John, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, guys. Happy Turkey Day.
Hey, happy to you, too.
Hey, we did the thing with the yams and the marshmallow, only the first thing I do is mash the yams and, stick them in a casserole and cover them with the marshmallows and then brown the marshmallows. But that's not what I was going to tell you about.
It sounds like Fez should come to your house.
I love that.
And brown my marshmallows.
And you guys can just be sitting there like Bo and Luke Duke eating the hell out of your food.
Making s'mores.
Oh, yeah. That's all you need. Actually, what we do is to accompany that, you take the turkey and you stuff it with nothing but garlic. And then you cook it like that. And it's amazing what comes out. It's just, you take that roasted garlic and you spread it on a little bread. It's wonderful.
Yeah, garlic on bread is wonderful, but I wouldn't think of it as part of Thanksgiving.
How
much of that can you eat, Fezzy, before your nose just explodes? All right, you're going to enter the finals. I can't stop anybody now. This is all happening.
Ronnie invented garlic bread.
All right, we'll take... let's take one more Fez, and then we got to pick a winner.
Okay.
Here is Winston. You're on Run of Fez.
Big fan of the 11 o'clock show.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Yeah, when my aunt married into our family, she decided to make the turkey one year, and she decided to come up with some turkey sashimi.
What's that?
It's thinly sliced raw turkey.
That's disgusting.
I know. I didn't eat it.
I'll put you into the finals here.
Turkey sashimi. It just seems bizarre. It's like you're wasting the turkey, if you ask me, if you start slicing it like that.
Hey, Mikey D wrote in, Fez, I eat lamb brains. What's not to believe about squirrel brains? I guess the Greeks eat lamb brains. I just stay away from the brain.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you're having sausage, you're getting some brain in there. But you're not just sitting down, I'm going to have some brain.
I'm just having trouble picturing a big pan of squirrel heads all coming out like it's a batch of chocolate chip cookies.
It just doesn't...
Just the amount of them is what my problem is.
But that little head's like just sucking through the skull to get a tiny little bit of brain.
I mean, you would have to eat quite a few squirrels to get filled up.
I can't believe that you can eat the raw turkey either.
No, you should never do that.
I mean, any kind of raw poultry, unless you're a coyote, how the hell would you be eating that?
Yeah, that's salmonella Thanksgiving special there.
No, I'm starving. All right, Thanksgiving is coming up. If you don't win this tonight, don't worry. We got another one. Turducken will be given out. It's the Butcher Block, the Gourmet Butcher Block in New Orleans. Here's the phone number for this thing delivered before Thanksgiving, 1-800-230-5229. Or visit their website at Butcher Block Turducken, just like it's turducken, turkey, duck and hen, turducken, butcherblockturducken.com. Fez, let's play this song, and it'll give us enough time to come up with a winner.
Put the chicken in the duck, put the duck in the turkey, put the turkey in the cage, put the cage in the water.
There we go, Fezzy. Fezzy, who's the winner here tonight?
All right, it's a little tough because about everybody went into the final.
Yeah, they were all awful. There's no way to say anything wasn't terrible.
We're going to go with James. James and his organ dressing.
James, now did he get you a little bit because last year he heard about this while he was in prison, Fez?
Yeah, that kind of tugged at my heartstrings there.
Tie a yellow ribbon around the old organ dressing for James. James, you're eating a turducken this year, my friend.
You're turning things around, James.
Yeah.
It's a completely different Thanksgiving. Turducken for you from the Gourmet Butcher Block in New Orleans, butcherblockturducken.com online.
Enjoy it. I have an odd feeling you're going to be back in jail for next Thanksgiving.
So get your turkey, duck, and hen right now while you can.
Fezzy, first James, the turducken winner's on. He wants to say thank you to you. How you doing, James?
I'm all right. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, my friend. I hope you guys enjoy this turducken.
Yes, we will. No more sliced turkey.
No more sliced turkey this year. We're going out, all out.
What do you think's going to be your favorite layer, the chicken, duck, or turkey?
The duck, probably.
Yeah.
The duck's good. Trust me.
Nice and greasy. Hey, well, best of luck and enjoy it. I think even how to cook it, they even throw it in there with it. So, I don't know. Are you going to cook it yourself or you go to your mom's house?
I'll probably have my sister cook it. We're going down to her house.
Okay, man. Well,
when you guys going to let me come in with some girls on a Friday night?
Anytime you want. Is that what you were...
I know some hot chicks, man. I'll come down one night and we can all party.
I would love it. All right, hold on, man. All right, Fez, you and I are going to be partying with some hot chicks.
Nice. That's worth the price of a turducken.
That's Fez's real dream come true.
Great.
Hot chicks coming in on a Friday.
Ooh. What am I going to do on Saturday, then, if I tear it all up on Friday?
866-277-4969. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, and let's give out the turducken, Fez. It's Thanksgiving, turducken time. You're going home for Thanksgiving this year, right?
Yes, I am.
Whole family getting back together?
No, not the whole family getting back together. I've told you, of course, about the problems with my sister and my mother. They don't speak.
You got battling family members.
Yeah, so oddly enough, my sister and her new husband and my niece will be going to New Orleans for Thanksgiving.
So just so that they don't have to sit across the table from each other.
Right. So, and the rest of us will be in Florida.
There's nothing like a family's test of wills. It's always exciting to me. Now, I think that you're kind of lucky there, Fez, because I've been at the post-divorce things for that kind of uncomfortability. I've been there with the new wife, and that's always a little bit uncomfortable. My favorite bad Thanksgiving guest, though, is I used to have an uncle who was much older, very tattooed man, who would whisper sometimes, "Look, I don't want this to get out, but I killed somebody." And he would occasionally lay on to us that there was some money buried, or that there was some drugs somewhere in the house. There was a gun in the house. If anything comes up, he wants us to take cover. And he would always scare the hell out of the kids with one of his crazy stories. Maybe that's the way we give out the turducken now, is the relative you never wanted to see but only had to in these situations. My family, pretty civilized. We only come together for this holiday. It's the only time we see each other all year. We get out at Christmas, but we will all sit down together at Thanksgiving.
Well, that's nice that you're willing to do it once a year.
It's a one-day attention, we like to call it, which now most of us have down to about 5 hours. About 5 hours.
So not even both football games.
No. Not even everybody's into football, so somebody will always leave doing that. But there's always a good bit of tension. So we want to hear about those relatives that have the opportunity to ruin a family gathering, anything they've done. 866-277-4969. If we like your story, We're going to give you that turducken. We'll be right back. It's the Ron and Fez Show. Fez has a nightmare coming his way for Thanksgiving. I guess it's avoided, but it's going to feel sad, isn't it?
It's definitely going to feel sad, but here's what happens. My sister is divorced now and remarried. My mother refuses to accept this new wedding and this new husband whatsoever.
Yeah.
She won't speak. And my mother will go out of her way to invite the ex-husband over.
And the real hard part is the kids are, of course, involved, so you don't get to see the kids at Thanksgiving.
Right.
All right, it's turducken time, Fezzy. Time to give out the fabulous food. We do have the song now, because we have the 30-minute producers. They'll get us anything we need in 30 minutes or less.
Put the chicken in the duck, put the duck in the turkey, put the turkey in the cage in the water.
It is the turducken song from the Gourmet Butcher Block in New Orleans. That's where we get our turduckens.
Now, Fezzy, let's go 866-277-4969. How is your life like Fez Watley's? What is the nightmare that goes on at Thanksgiving at your home or any family gatherings? Hey, Emilio, you're on Ron and Fez.
I don't know. That song makes me want to do the Running Man constantly. I just can't. I love it. But, you got the one guy, the cousin, who's always in rehab, but he's always over, and we can't drink at Thanksgiving then. And we all feel weirded out because we don't want to get him back, get him off the wagon, but he's always messing up anyway.
You know what? I really don't like the idea of, because somebody else is going through a rehab, that you can't, the people that aren't alcoholics can't enjoy their...
Don't get me wrong, I'm in the back porch with a PBR and a cigarette. I can't handle it, but I mean, we're all hiding, and it's like high school.
Well, that's like my fan Aunt Rita that always comes over, always on a diet, so should the rest of us not have potatoes and stuffing?
No, because...
You definitely don't need potatoes and stuffing, Fez.
Hey! That's a good point. All right, Emilio, you're going to go into the finals there. I like that.
After that shot at me!
That's why. He didn't even have a chance.
Fine, Emilio.
All right, 866-277-4969, 866-277-4969. Here's James. James, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, James.
Hey.
Hey, my buddy.
Buddy.
Love the show, guys.
Yeah, it is good, isn't it?
Oh, it's awesome. Hey, I got this uncle, dude. He is a freaking nutso. He goes crazy. You mentioned the weather. He screams about the weather. You mentioned freaking... the president, he screams about the president.
Now,
Thanksgiving,
And he's always angry.
No thanks. No thanks at all.
The angry uncle.
Oh, more than that. Just nutso, man. Ridiculous.
I used to have an older uncle. He was very old, who would constantly try to give you capitals, and you had to tell him, like, the capitals of states. And then when you would hit that, right, then all of a sudden you'd hear Czechoslovakia, Bolivia, and we're like, okay, you don't want us to learn capitals. You want to show out the fact that you somehow are obsessed with the globe, and you sit around every night getting high and looking at your globe for capitals. Yeah, you're going to go in, James. The big scary uncle is always a scary one.
I forgot about this. When I was very little, I had the uncle who would always come over, sit in a chair, and immediately hand me his comb and ask me to comb his hair like different country western singing stars.
All right, that's a abusive thing. Here, look at this. J-Dubs wants to help out.
Yeah, my dad was actually the one that everybody feared coming over. He was the uncle at the place, like farting in his hand and throwing it.
Oh,
people,
God.
at like the kids.
So disgusting.
Again, it's abuse.
Like making like a rude comment during grace. Just all like the really...
Yeah, I never go for the people who think, I've got to try to get a laugh during grace. It's very short time. It's not as uncomfortable as some people feel. And people will always go for that, here's the bread, here's the meat, why the hell don't we eat? That one never even made me laugh as a child. Hey, Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, fellas.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
Actually, this year is the first time it's ever going to happen, and I have a real problem with uncomfortable situations, and this is definitely going to do it for me. My cousin was dating this girl for 5 years after his senior year in high school. She leaves him to go with my brother, and he just proposed to her 2 weeks ago, and is now going to come to Thanksgiving dinner and tell the whole family and my cousin that my cousin's ex-girlfriend of 5 years is now his fiancée.
All right, that's pretty fun. That's pretty exciting. Are you excited about this?
No, I cannot stand uncomfortable situations.
You got to embrace this one, buddy.
This will send me to the bathroom, and I will sit there all night.
Steve, you gotta handle this one. When my sister chickened out to tell my parents she was remarried, I got drunk on sangria and went in and just announced it.
Well, if I get drunk, that wouldn't be a problem. But if I'm straight, I'm going to be so uncomfortable to where I'm going to be red-faced and I'm probably going to have to walk out.
All right, you're going into the finals. I like this one a lot.
I want to go to his house now.
I always like the fact that you've got an entire world full of people, and yet we all share chicks with the people close to us. I don't know why that is. Your chick will leave you, go with your best friend, your brother, your cousin. There's no way around it.
We covet what we see every day.
Here's Chris, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, my buddy.
All right, you go to the in-laws, right? And then you got the people that drink a little bit, and then you get the hot cousin who gets all affectionate.
Yeah, that's is it a first cousin?
Yeah, and it's not my first cousin, it's my wife's.
Ah.
So and it's like it's a little awkward feeling.
But exciting at the same time, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anything could happen.
I mean, I say as long as it's not your cousin, you got every right to bang her. All right, you're going into the. You're going to go into the finals here. I haven't kept anybody out of the finals yet, Fuzzy. I love people's bad families.
Well, every one of these is so uncomfortable. It's just a nightmare holiday.
Here's Jennifer. You're on Fez.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Jennifer.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, every Christmas when I go to my uncle's house, my married-in aunt, her mother, comes to me and corners me to talk to me about sex and how she likes to be with older men. She's 87 years old. Talks my ear off, won't leave me alone.
And does she get really descriptive with it?
She does, and it's and everybody knows it. The whole family knows I'm uncomfortable with it, but every year she won't leave me alone, and I get stuck, and they just leave the room as soon as she comes towards me. It's horrible.
Yeah, that is horrible.
Yeah.
But she's 87 and she still likes to smack it,
I really don't know. I don't want to know. Every year it's a different man, so,
All right, finals.
Right.
Finals. There's no doubt about it. Hey, here comes our buddy Wendell. Wendell, what do you got for us?
Hey, guys. Well, last Thanksgiving at Grandma's, she had started to go around the bend a little bit.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to get up early, so instead of putting the turkey in the oven for 4 hours at 350, 8 hours, 175.
Oh, geez.
Oh, boy.
Went to bed.
That's a slow cook.
Yeah.
And
still underdone.
It's Chinese food for Christmas, Thanksgiving or whatever the hell it was.
I got yelled at last Thanksgiving because my grandma's 97 and she's a big woman. And me and my brother, Corky, have to get on either side of her chair to push her into the table. And I said, this is like pallbearer practice, isn't it?
That's a cute one.
And was dismissed.
You can be dismissed? At your age, you can still be sent to your room?
I got dismissed from the dining room for a moment.
Like you're shortcake and you're sent upstairs. Brian, you're on Fez.
Hey, I got a pretty good uncomfortable situation for you guys.
All right.
Last year, Thanksgiving dinner, my psycho-goth cousin just makes an announcement during the middle of dinner that my grandfather, who had passed away the year before, had molested her for all through her childhood, which we believe was false. But, man, that was pretty uncomfortable, I can tell you.
Now, why would you believe it was false?
Because he kind of later rescinded it, and trust me, it's false. I know my grandfather pretty well.
Everybody thinks they do until he's around a kid.
He was doing it for shock value, trust me.
Well, it's a great one. If she was shocking, it's funny.
It certainly worked. It was. It worked as far as shocking is concerned.
What did everybody say to her? It could give a reason why she's the psycho goth girl. I would say, aha, I knew something happened to her.
Well, she'd always come up with one reason or another where the world had mistreated her, but that was the latest one at the time. We were all kind of remembering happy memories about my grandfather.
All right, you know what? I would put you in, except for I believe her. That's the only reason why you're not going in. I believe your grandfather did it, and I think it'll be written on his tombstone. He was a KT.
I love the fact. Let's all share a memory of Grandpa.
Well, whenever you guys went around.
Out in the barn.
Kelly, you're on the air.
Yeah, I'm from Charlotte, and my sister has an interracial marriage. I don't personally have anything against that, but we have some older grandparents that are definitely of a different nature in that sense of the word.
Now, do they say anything, or do they just act weird?
Yeah, they say things just loud enough so her husband can hear her.
Well,
and he's he's from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
he's a rather big fella. He's from North Philly. I guess it's a bad area.
Well, yeah, trust me, if he's from North Philly, he's heard the term before, but just play this song for your grandparents.
White people are so scared of black people.
There you go. You get that one. Here is Judy. Judy, it's your turn to cry on WJFK.
Hey, Ron, it says, I have a younger brother who
All right, you got a bad phone. I want to do it, but the phone's really bad.
Oh,
Okay, sorry about that. The phone was really bad. Here's, let me go to Nathan here. Nathan, you're on Fez.
Hey, Nate.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
I got one relative my whole entire life that I've ever known, and that's been my mom. My mom put me through 4 years of foster care. 5 days before Thanksgiving, when I was 8 years old, she dropped me off at a police station and left me there, and I had to go into emergency foster care. And that was one of my first memories of Thanksgiving. To this day, my mom tries to contact me around the holidays because her birthday falls within a couple of days of Thanksgiving, and always tries to dampen my spirits a little bit. I'm 23 years old now. I stopped living there when I was 17.
All right, who do you spend Thanksgiving with now?
All my boys and my family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nathan, just hearing about your life has ruined my Thanksgiving. Just knowing that little 8-year-old Nathan, Fezzi, is sitting there in foster care for his Thanksgiving.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
All right, maybe this year you ought to get together with her.
No, man, that's out. That's
all right, you're definitely going to go into the finals. I like that a lot. Mom drops him off at 8 years old right before Thanksgiving. Believe me, it was my dream. I was always thinking, send me to foster care. Send me to foster care. 866-277-4969. 866-277-4969. We got a beautiful turducken on the line, Fez, and that is from the Gourmet Butcher Block in New Orleans. If you'd like to get one of these, 1-800-230-5229, or go to the butcherblockturducken.com.
It's a chicken inside a duck, inside a turkey with Cajun dressing. They send the gravy packet with it. It's delicious, and you got to thaw it and put it in the oven.
Now, I will tell you this. They also will take one of these turduckens and stuff it into a pig, which I don't know whether you've ever done a pig roast, Fezzi, but maybe we could do one in the back parking lot one night. I don't know what the name of the turducken pig is, but that might be a lot of fun. I'm sure Wendell would be in to help us cook it. I've got the feeling that Wendell has been known to throw a pig on a spit before in his life.
Let's do it.
I feel pretty comfortable just saying that without even checking with him.
I'm in. If you can add a fourth meat to this thing, I'm in.
Mark, you're on Fez.
All right, guys, this one goes in the Skeeved Out Hall of Fame.
Okay.
So I'm at Thanksgiving with the family. My brother's mother-in-law is all banged up, tipping me a Beaujolais.
That don't make you a bad person.
No, so I'm in the bathroom taking a leak or whatever. She comes bursting in, lifts the skirt up. Now picture this. You got the granny thigh-highs, stockings, all that. I just said, She comes running at me, tongue kisses me, and then runs out of the bathroom. And I haven't seen her since last year, so I'm really looking forward to Thanksgiving in a few days.
Oh, God. So she pulled her dress up?
Yep.
And she tongue kissed you. Did you take the kiss?
Oh, it was great. And needless to say, she's not exactly groomed at that generation.
Oh, God.
Now, did you want to do more?
Yeah, it crossed my mind.
What's that? Of course it crossed your mind. Because if you don't, you're gay. Let's face it, Mark. The fact that you didn't finish the job, I'm thinking you might be gay.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
All right, you're going into the finals, you dirty bastard. Maybe I did, maybe. As soon as he saw he wasn't grossed out by it, he's going, okay, listen, I got to tell you the truth now.
Did you see Survivor last night?
Yeah.
With, who is it? Burton. Is that who it is?
Yeah.
And had to tell the old lady, quit open mouth kissing me. After they won the reward competition.
I didn't hear him say that.
Go look at it back. They win the reward competition, and she plants one on his lips, and her mouth is open.
Oh, God.
And he actually screams, Lil, you've got to stop doing that. And he's just totally grossed out.
That's the grossest thing. I always fast forward to the competitions. I hate them awful. Here's Jamie, you're on Fez.
Hi, I grew up in a really conservative household. It was a very Catholic, church kind of a family. But the thing is, we had an aunt who happened to be one of the first Playboy bunny. Remember when they had their lounges?
Yeah.
But she also happened to be a lesbian. And she would come to this little podunk town in Massachusetts. She must have been totally outrageous, kind of almost like divine-ish, but not quite gay.
Right.
That kind of gay, and it caused more friction in my family. My father basically said no more visits from Aunt Joan.
See, I would love to have a flamboyant lesbian in my family. Yeah, you're not going to go in. That's a good story. That's somebody that make you happy.
Yeah, that sounds like that's the aunt you look forward to.
Sure. That's the perfect aunt.
That's the crazy Aunt Jenny from Brady Bunch.
Here's Rob. Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, we have an uncle that comes to Thanksgiving dinners, but he doesn't eat. And he'll make comments like, "Oh, that turkey looks pretty good there." And you're just like, "You want some?" He'll just sit there and stare at you. His own wife has never even seen him eat.
Why? He's got some kind of eating thing?
Nobody knows, you know. We never really ask him because it's kind of weird.
Maybe he can't eat in front of people.
All right, Rob, it sounds like a wonderful relative. For the turducken, if you'd like to pick up your own, 800-230-5229, or check out the website, butcherblockturducken.com. We're giving one out tonight for worst Thanksgiving relative, 866-277-4969. Here is Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
What you got, Tom?
Hey, man, one year my mom made Thanksgiving dinner, and she left the stuffing in the cavity of the bird and stuck the thing in the garage thinking it was cold enough. The next day we had leftovers, and it apparently had done bad. And the Saturday we're on the train to go to the Army-Navy game, and we're all standing next to the commode, using the commode alternating, because we got the runs, the whole family.
Now, why would anyone think that
That's why I don't eat there anymore.
That's the most disgusting story. Yeah, you're in the finals. That is effing terrible. How can anyone make that mistake?
The refrigerator gets filled with the side dishes, no room to put the bird in there. She sticks it in the garage.
You slice it. You put it on a plate. It's thin. You don't put the whole bird in like an animal anyway.
It's so disgusting. She poisoned the family. 866-277-4969.
All right, this one's for Tommy. He asked for the turducken number again, very slow. The other one is called the Treporkin, he tells me, and we want that. So here's the turducken number if you'd like to order your own. It's 1-800-230-5229. 1-800-230-5229. Fez and I each took a turducken home last year, and I would say, Fezzy, we were each the heroes of our family.
Big, big hit, this turducken. It's a really unique holiday gift. It's really cool to walk in with it. No one else is going to bring something like that.
Yeah.
Who else is bringing 3 meats? Especially one stuffed inside the other. It certainly beats bringing the potatoes.
All right, we'll probably take a little break here. Let me take another call first, though, Fezzy. Your chance to win a turducken. All you got to do is give us that worst Thanksgiving relative that you have to see. 866-277-4969. Here's Michael. Michael, you're on the air, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
You're on WJFK.
Roger that. Hey, I got last Thanksgiving. My brother, he's a bit not slow, not retarded. He's just slow, and we're getting together, and we got a Rottweiler, and I know it sounds outlandish, but we was in the back room and we thought he was playing with the dog. We go back there and he's doing something inappropriate, and it just went way downhill from there.
To me, that would be the excitement of my Thanksgiving. We'll take a break, Fezzy. 866-277-4969. When we get back, we'll give out the turducken for worst family member you see at Thanksgiving. It's the Ron and Fez Show. Fezzy, I understand our buddy Jason from Dead Money Poker has stopped by. He's got some presents for us, Fez.
I love presents. I love the holidays.
Yeah, the holidays start that. I'm not very comfortable with presents receiving, but I'm even less comfortable with giving.
Oh, I'm comfortable either way. I've never had a problem accepting a gift. Not whatsoever. I'm one of those people.
Yeah, for you, that's your paycheck. Every 2 weeks, you get a gift.
I earned that.
You just cruise through life.
I work hard for the money.
How's it going, man?
Hey, Jason.
It is fantastic, guys.
Cool, man.
Life is good.
Good. We had a great time doing the poker tournament. Hoping to do another one very, very soon. We're
hoping the same thing. Yeah. We're looking forward to it. We had a blast.
All right, we're giving out a turducken in a few moments here. Here's Brian.
Good.
Brian, you're on Ron and Fez?
Hey, Brian.
Hey.
Yeah.
I got an Aunt Pat and Uncle Bob.
Yeah.
They would get wasted, and she just...
I'll take it. Panic Boy isn't going to the finals.
Yeah, I got enough. Forget it.
Words killing me.
Stupid. I mean, Idiot.
Why did I even try?
Hey, Jafter says that Wonder Boy should be carrying rosary beads in his hands the whole time he's trying to do something for this show. You don't want to be seen that way. You want to be the can-do guy, not the can-pray guy. Can-pray. 866-277-4969.
Giving away a turducken tonight from the Gourmet Butcher Block in Nolens.
Worst story, worst relatives, get you a turducken. Here's Len. Len, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez. I got this story about my brother-in-law. It just kills me. I was really, really pregnant, and I couldn't eat all through Thanksgiving dinner because everything was making me nauseous. I finally sit down. I have this little turkey sandwich I'm going to eat, and this vegetarian brother-in-law of mine comes up and he says, you know what? You are what you eat, and you're eating dead flesh. I had to hurl. It was just so gross. And I've never quite got over that, but most of the vegetarians I know are not so militant. But God save us from militant vegetarians on holidays.
If we are what we eat, Fuzzy, wouldn't you be spunk?
No, I wouldn't be spunk.
I'm just kidding because I'm so excited about these Cubans.
Rude. Don't take your excitement out on me.
All right, I mean, I don't know why you would get sick. I would have just, I just screamed them down. Anybody sitting there that's a vegetarian watching other people eat meat, that's their own problem.
Stay home on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
866-277-4969.
Here is Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Cool in the gang.
What I was going to say is I have a lesbian aunt, and every 4th of July, we'll go over to her house, and she'll be drunk, and she'll be hitting on us. And it's really weird for us. It's just been for, like, the last 7 years since I was 10. So then we'll go back for Thanksgiving, and she'll accuse us of stealing money from her, and she's this really fat, nasty thing, and it's really...
Well, if she's a lesbian, why would she be hitting on you?
Does she think you're girls?
No. When she gets drunk on the 4th of July, she starts hitting on every guy that's there, even her brother. And then Thanksgiving, she doesn't get drunk, and she accuses us of stealing money, and it's not...
Yeah, I'm not falling for the story.
Whatever.
It doesn't make sense, Fuzzy. It doesn't make sense.
It's just crazy. None of it adds up.
866-277-4969. Here's Chris. You're on Ron and Fez.
Chris. You there, buddy?
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, pal.
My cousin Mary, she's got Down syndrome. And last year at Thanksgiving, after we ate all of our dinner, 2 hours later, we were wondering where Mary is. I walked in, she had the loaf of bread out, and she was licking both sides of the bread, putting it back in.
Well, I think that is just like a blessing from heaven. Retard saliva, Fuzzy, is good for you.
Well, it's a child you're going to have for life. That's a kid that'll never leave you.
Wow, that would be scary. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez, what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, one Thanksgiving, my mother and my Aunt Ruthie were cooking dinner, and they were getting tanked on Schaefer.
Great.
And my mother was backing up to go turn around and, bring the turkey as a presentation to the dinner. And she spun around so fast that the turkey stayed where it was as she spun around with the plate. Turkey bounces off the floor, and my dog, like a linebacker, comes up and grabs the turkey like a football and starts running around and runs behind the couch and starts taking huge chunks out of it. And my uncle starts laughing so hard because he was drunk, and he just threw up all over the freaking table right there. And my mother was turning around, she started crying, she went upstairs, she went to bed, and that was the end of dinner for that day.
Yeah, that's definitely...
so brutal.
Yeah, you're going into the finals for that one. These are all great.
Man, a dog is just ready to pounce on any food.
Bleak Lee, you're on the Ron and Fez show, WJFK.
Hey, Ron and Fez, I love you guys.
Yeah, we are lovable.
I'm calling because I got this crazy aunt. She's 65. She's a complete wino. Comes over, drinks probably a bottle and a half of wine before dinner even starts. Starts talking to me at the table in front of everyone about her tantric lovemaking. She's 65. The woman is crazy. Starts talking about her tantric lovemaking and her partner, who's this Buddhist monk, and then proceeds to get in a fight with my father and go upstairs and start running a bath and hops in the bath in the middle of Thanksgiving dinner.
He hopped in the bath?
No, my aunt. The crazy aunt.
Your aunt takes a hot bath.
In the middle
Where's
of
that ball?
dinner.
She's 65 and crazy, and I'd still bang her. I don't understand what's wrong with me, but I find it a sexy story.
I think you got a shot at her.
Yeah, I think I do, too. I think I do. You're going into the finals.
All right.
Mainly for the name Bleak Lee.
Blakely.
Oh, okay. I just see Bleak Lee. All right, no finals then for her.
Oh.
What is wrong? Why would our people think that the name Blakely is Bleak-Lee? Wait a minute. The prayer is going to go take place.
Oh, all right. Everyone bow your head.
Yeah, bow your head. It's time for prayer.
Bow your head. Someone's going to try producing.
Here's Chris.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Chris.
So a couple years ago, after Thanksgiving dinner, we get all full and we go sit down and watch TV. I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden my brother comes up in front of me and gives me the red eye.
I don't know what that is.
Stupid. You don't want to know, Fezzy. It's disgusting. Here's Dean. Dean, you're on Ron and Fez?
No finals.
We'll take a couple more, and then we'll pick a winner, Fezzy. Dean, you're on Ron and Fez?
Thanks, Ron and Fez. Love you guys. I just want to tell you, I hit my brother because he died in a dumpster. And I just want to know, everybody...
hold on. Let's go back. Let's just go back.
Everyone's having homemade champagne tonight. It must be Friday.
You hate your brother because he died in a dumpster.
Yeah. He had a previous caller talking about the guy who would come in and stare at dinner, the relative, and not eat. Well, that was my brother. And he just wouldn't take help from anybody, from my mom, from me, and the damn dumb butt. He goes out and he...
Dumb butt, does he?
Yeah, dumb butt's a new word for you guys.
Dumb
he goes
butt.
out and he lived on Social Services Boulevard down in Denver. And, he lived in a little dumpy
That near
house.
the stadium?
Yeah,
I
the
figure
stadium down there, man.
I figure you're about 2 years from dying in a dumpster yourself, my friend.
Well, you know
Dumb
what?
butt.
Well, I don't think I'm going to die in a dumpster. I know I'm going to get carted out somewhere, just like you guys are, for crying out loud. But I'm just really upset that he never accepted...
Jesus as his personal savior. All right,
No.
thank you very much.
I want to apologize. I gave that guy some homemade champagne before he called.
You know what? I've talked to people who made homemade wine. I've never even seen homemade champagne. Does it have to stay for a certain time?
No, it's actually the same process. It's the yeast. It's just a totally different yeast. You don't have.
How long have you been doing this?
About 3 years.
Let me just see the bottle, Fizz. What's a bottle itself cost you? That's going to be expensive.
Yeah, it's what you do is you get a cheap bottle of champagne and you drink it. And then you use it.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, where do you get the champagne bottles?
Yeah, you're like the guy at the Bucks game who...
Yeah, they sell it at the winemaking. Yeah, they sell it at the winemaking store, but it's just as cheap to buy a bottle with some champagne in it.
No kidding. Because you never see these anywhere.
I'm looking forward to trying that.
You're a Bucks fan, too?
Oh, yeah, I'm a big Bucks fan.
You're from Florida?
Yeah.
What part?
I'm from Pensacola.
Oh.
UWF.
Oh, yeah. We went to the same college.
Was that right?
Yeah, had some of the same teachers, too.
Yeah, 40 years apart. So it's a big difference.
He's not that old.
Hey, Chuck, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez. Every holiday I've got the collection of human oddities at my mom's house. First of all, I've got my brother who's a member of the Big Man's Club. This guy's like huge, and when he eats, he makes all those noises, those eating noises.
Does anybody just point out to him?
Well, nobody's got the heart to, I mean, he just like...
I have the heart to say, hey, man, come on, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, he can't help it, right?
Yes, you can.
Well, he can, but then I got the Vietnam...
All you got to do is slow down. Slow it down.
But he loves, he loves the food. What are you going to do? So, and then I got the Vietnam vet uncle who's got had a piece of his brain taken out a couple years ago, so he's got this huge indentation in his head, and he shakes like Ozzy, and then occasionally passes out at the table. And then I've got another uncle who's been on antipsychotic drugs for a long time, so as a result, he's in the process of having renal failure.
The only drugs I took made me more psychotic, so I don't even understand the anti-stuff. All right, thanks, Chuck. You're going overboard now. Now it's the whole family. Let's do one more Fezzy, and then we'll pick a winner. It's going to be tough, though. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah. I got the old man, and that's what he's known as, the old man.
I like the name.
And, yeah, it's great. And every Christmas, it's... this is when there's four of us, as 4 boys as kids. We're unwrapping the presents, happy kids, it's Christmas, and you can play with the toys if you do it quietly, because you know how young boys are, they're quiet. But now that we're older, we have the one sister who is a absolute fall down drunk. got to finish a bottle every time she opens
All
one.
right, can't be the whole family. All right, so you're going to go in the finals. All right, Fezzi, let's play the song and pick a winner now. This is a turducken. Turducken is the grand prize. They're going to send it directly to your house. If you'd like to pick up your own, go to 1-800-232-5229 or check them out online at butcherblockturducken.com. Here's the song.
Put the chicken in the duck, put the duck in the turkey, put the turkey in the cage in the water.
Okay, we're going to pick a winner for that turducken here. Ronnie, the winner is Nathan, whose mom dropped him off at the police station on Thanksgiving, went into emergency foster care, and now every Thanksgiving she tries to get in touch with him to get together for the holidays and relive fun memories.
Yeah, remember that Thanksgiving that I was eating off a paper plate at the police station? Those were some good times.
Congratulations, Nathan. You got the turducken from the Gourmet Butcher Block in New Orleans. 1-800-230-5229 or butcherblockturducken.com.
Hey, Nathan, you're our turducken winner. Congratulations, buddy.
Hey, man, thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks a lot, dude.
You're hanging out with your pals this Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah, definitely, and we're going to be turducking it up.
Yeah. All you really need to do is read the instructions that come along with that. Just give yourself a little bit of time to cook this thing because you're cooking through 3 layers of bird here.
All right, am I going to be able to get it in the mail before?
Yes.
Yes, you will. That's why we gave it out tonight.
We're going to take your address tonight, and it should get there in time.
All righty, guys.
All right?
You made my Thanksgiving, guys. Thank you so much.
You're going to be the hit. Anyone who brings a turducken is.
All right, cool. And hey, one more thing. Go Cowboys.
All right, go lose again.
Ronnie B. Fez W. The Ron and Fez Show.